So we've got a nice truck with a brand new interior. We've got to keep these seats nice and clean. Check out these seat covers we just picked up. Oh. The downfall to our interiors has been this: working on stuff in the garage, forgetting that I've got some dirty pants on, and then I hop in the truck and some oil or paint or whatever transfers to the interior. That was a huge problem with my last truck, the Colorado. Even getting the seats detailed and shampooed and all of that, we still saw some residue on the seats that we could never get off. Another thing is just driving around and camping. When you're off-road, all that dust just accumulates in there and kind of gets sucked into those seats. Lastly, for us, it's been a car seat. If you've ever had a car seat, your kids are eating all those snacks, more gets on the seat than actually gets in their mouth, so there's crumbs everywhere. Those get worked into the upholstery too. The car seat itself leaves some indents in the seat that pretty much never go away from what we saw. Then if you have the seat close enough to your kid, you can also have their little feet up there on the back of the seat, kind of rubbing it, dirt in, all that. What we decided to do this time is, while the truck is new and fresh, we're going to get some seat covers thrown on. Hopefully these will be something that are easily cleaned and look good and last, so our interior stays looking good. So just your basic Chevy interior, kind of a little two-tone thing going on here. I think these seats look pretty good. Like I said, they are fresh. They're looking really nice and clean. We want to keep them that way. Here's a little before shot. Here's the back seat here. This is a double cab, so the seats are a little bit closer to the back seats. Over here's where my kid's car seat is going to go, and you can see his little feet can get up there and start kicking everything. That's where all the crumbs are going to go from his snacks. This is the main reason why I wanted to get those seat covers. So it could basically just be a big tarp back here for throwing gear in here, having my little midget in there making a mess, all that kind of stuff. Here's the case they come in. So far, looks like it comes with the right stuff. Bunch of directions in here, color pictures, all that. This company, Itari, I'm not really sure how you say it. China, it's all made in China. There's like 5 or 6 companies that are making all the same stuff. If you want to see these seat covers for yourself, just look in the description. I'll put a link to this exact one. They have a bunch of different colors and styles, and then if you scroll down, you can see some other ones that are similar to this, but they might be made by one of those other brands. So that's it. The covers are installed. Not a bad install. I'd say it took me about 20 minutes just to get everything wrapped up and figure out how I was going to want to position everything. For the most part, they feel like they're pretty good quality. They definitely don't look like they did in the product advertisement as usual. They say these can fit 1500, 2500, and this 3500. And for 3500, they do fit. They were packaged really well, which I think is also maybe a problem. Like, it left some indents in here because it was vacuum sealed. Hopefully when the weather gets warmer and it gets nice and toasty in here, hopefully that'll all kind of come out, all those lines. For the most part, I am pretty satisfied with this. The only critique I really have, this color right here is like a beige color, so if they could have made that black, I think it would have lined up a lot better. Maybe the vacuum seal is not necessary, because it leaves these lines in here from pressing on the other seats. I've got the protection from the feet of the kiddo sitting here, the protection of the car seat there, just the protection of me getting in all dirty. So I would say this is a success. This is exactly what I wanted. Looks wise, I'd say it's about 6 out of 10. It's not going to fool anyone into thinking you have a leather interior, that's for sure, especially since the side of your seat, like this side's covered for the most part, but there you can see the opening in that beige color again. And they say that's for the airbags to deploy if your vehicle has something like that. Yeah, I think these are going to do a good job protecting these seats from me and the outdoors. Hopefully they last. We'll have to do some tests with them, and I'll have to keep up on them and get back to you guys and let you know how they're doing. They have a lot of colors and a lot of different patterns. Like this one had a bunch of lines on it, which I thought looked good. Yeah, check it out. I'll put the link down in the description and you can check it out if you want to see if they make them for your car. All right, so this is the update. We've got about 4,000 miles on these seat covers, and we've done probably about 9 days of camping. So yeah, we've got them nice and dirty, and we've put a bunch of weight on them. We've had the car seat strapped in, all that. I actually really like how these have been holding up, so check them out. So you can see the inside of the truck's a little bit dirty. Still got all of our cargo stuff back there, but check out how these covers look. They've really conformed to the shape of the seats, and those lines, those creases from the packing is all gone. We've really enjoyed these seat covers. Still, you can see that little bit of tan on the headrest, but to me it's not a big deal. It's just nice knowing that these seats under here are well protected. So one question I had, and anyone else with the seat warmers might have, yes, they do work with the seat warmers. You can feel the heat coming on. It's definitely not as intense on the highest setting, but it's still really good. As far as comfortability and the padding, we did one day of driving that was like 12 hours and then another one that was 13 hours, and I felt fine the entire time. I didn't have any issues with it. The padding's really good. Wasn't getting sweaty or anything. So overall, very satisfied with these seat covers. If you want some for your truck, definitely check out the description below. I'll put some links in there to these ones and a couple other ones that are pretty much the same thing. All right, so that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thanks for checking it out. You can see since the first part of this video, we do have the bed rack and the rooftop tent installed. This is kind of like our tow rig slash overlanding adventure truck. So we're gonna do a ton of stuff to this truck. If you have one of these, or you just like watching truck builds, definitely consider subscribing so you can watch this build as we put stuff on it. Thanks for checking it out. See you guys next time.